Hey, Facebook Live. It's another daily motivation. Just gonna give a second, get a few people in here. I know it's holidays, so I want to first, Jim, my man, Jazz, what's going on? I want to say happy holidays, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas Eve, and I hope everyone gets their gifts, eats a lot of good food, and stays safe and healthy. Oh man, yeah. What's up, Jim? What's going on, Jazz? I appreciate you guys taking your time. Like the great Jay-Z said, you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, so I appreciate that. And today I want to talk about something highly important. In day nine of 365 days of daily motivation, the 2020, the year of consistency, the year of flow, the year of making things happen, more results of less excuses. 2020, declare it. If you declare 2020 is going to be your best year, I want to see some thumbs up and some comments and some likes and some shares. If you know 2020 is going to be your best year ever. Mark, how's it going? So today I want to talk to you about this beautiful book here. If you can't see it, might be turned around. It's from Napoleon Hill's Outwitting the Devil. Napoleon Hill's Outwitting the Devil. If you've never read this book, I advise for you to read it or listen to it. It's actually free on YouTube. There's no excuses. You can check it out today. And this book is so profound. This is the book that changed my wife's life. If you ever talk to her, she said this is the book that kind of woke her up. And woke her up from what, Rich? From hypnotic rhythm. Something very important. They don't talk about in schools. They don't talk about even in lectures. I've been to hundreds of seminars. Never heard it talked about once. It's hypnotic rhythm. And it's the thing that's keeping you from your goals without you even realizing it. Before I go into that, it reminds me of a quick story about, I forgot where I heard this story, but it was so profound when I heard it. It was about a man that was on a train. He was traveling from one city to another. And it was a dead of, I think, winter or fall. And he goes into the thermostat and he sees that the thermostat says, I think, about 5 or 10 below zero. And he doesn't have any garments to protect himself. And so he's freezing cold. And in his mind, he's thinking, oh my God, I'm going to die. I'm going to freeze to death. I'm going to freeze to death. I'm going to freeze to death. And he couldn't get his mind right. He couldn't get his thoughts correct. He just kept thinking, I'm going to freeze to death. I'm going to freeze to death. And he died. And when they finally found him in the next city, they did an autopsy on him. And the conductor looked at the thermostat and realized it was broken. That it was never frozen. That it wasn't 10 below zero. It was about maybe 30 degrees where he could have survived. But the process of his thoughts over and over and over again created his own demise. I thought it was very chilling and so profound that the mind works so well that it could create things that's not even really there. And what hypnotic rhythm is the repetition. What you do when you wake up and how you go to sleep. You go to work, go to school, go home. Go to work, go to church, go to school, go home. Go to work, go to church, go to shopping, go home. It's that repetition over and over again is creating the hypnotic habit. It's the reason why the earth spins on its axis. It's the reason why the universe twirls. It's because it's on a rhythm. It's on its own rhythm that it can't stop. And your mind goes on a rhythm as you repeat over and over again. It starts to become habit. Think about it now. I bet anyone watching this could probably pledge allegiance to the flag. Years after being in school, I could do it. I could do it by heart. Why? Because I did it so many times. It got into my head. Like when you're driving a car and you could be talking on the phone, listening to your radio, talking to your friends, waving hi and goodbye while you're still driving. Why? Because you've driven so many times, your body automatically knows what to do. So the question is, what are you in rhythm? What are you doing unconsciously over and over again that you don't even realize that it's happening? And you're moving in and out of a space over and over again, repetition. Either negative or positive, starts to become a habit. And they say habits are hard to break. Why? Because it's instilled in you. Some of you may have a habit of smoking. Some may have a habit of drinking. Some may have a habit of partying. Some may have a habit of not meditating or not saying, man, you ever wake up and say, tomorrow's the day I'm going to start this habit. Tomorrow's the day it's going to work. And then a week later, you stop doing it. Why? Because it hasn't become rhythm. It hasn't deeped into your subconscious mind. And what doesn't go into your subconscious mind will never become habit. So that's why I'm doing these 365 days, is because if you do something every single day, first they say if you do anything for 21 days, it becomes a habit. If you do it for 30 days, it becomes an instilled habit. If you do it for 67 days, it starts to become automatic. And hell, if you do it for 365 days, you can guarantee it. It's embedded in you. So if you wanted that body that you want, you should have a schedule of every day I'm going to do it. Every day I'm going to do it. Every day I'm going to do it. And don't break. If you want to be a good speaker, every day I'm going to speak. If you want to be a good writer, every day I'm going to write. If you want to be a good lover, a good spouse, every day I'm going to do something special for my lady or my man. Whatever it is that you're trying to create, it has to be habitual. That's the only way it'll instill into your subconscious mind and stay embedded. So when you wake up, it's automatic. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to adjust your schedule. It's automatic. Every day I meditate. Every single day. Because I created a habit. I did it every day for 30 days. Every day for 30 days. Every day for 30 days. And now it's instilled in me. I cannot go through a day without meditating and centering myself. Every day I write. Every day I read. Every day I get better. There's a old mantra I used to say. I still say, it's my affirmation. Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. And Napoleon Hill talks about this in Outwitting the Devil, as how do you create that hypnotic rhythm? It has to be daily. And the problem is, most of us are in hypnotic rhythms that we don't even realize. We're doing things habitually, subconsciously, that we don't even know. And then people call us out on it, and we're like, what? What are you talking about? I don't do that. I remember when I was younger, people say, Rich, you're always angry. And I'm like, what? No. Then I actually thought about it, and I really looked into my life, and I was. Because I've created a habit of anger. I created a habit of rage. And it was instilled in me. And I had to break the habit. So, Rich, how do you break habits? If hypnotic rhythm is so strong, if it's so tightly wound within us, how do you break the habits of the rhythm? 2 ways. 1, incredible will. Incredible will. It reminds me, you ever go to sleep, or you're deep in sleep, but you're conscious, and you're trying to wake up, but you can't? That's happened to me before. I know it happened to some people, where you're trying to wake up, but you can't. You're just still. And your brain says, I want to wake up, but your body won't let you. You literally have to an internal scream like, ah! Like you have to will yourself out of this rhythm. Me, I go extreme. Like if I spent too many days of doing a bad habit, I go to complete stream. It's a complete